Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here, then welcome to my channel. In this one, we're going to talk about how to learn any language very fast, and I'm pretty sure you're here for English. Number one, let's talk about the first mistake that you all are making. If you're using grammar to be the base of you learning any language, then my friend, you're gonna get there, but you're not gonna get there very fast, believe me. And if you do get there, your brain, it will always be messed up. You will always think about something first, and then you will start talking in that language. So in this one, we're gonna talk about how to actually learn English or any other language very fast. Number one, as I just said, stop focusing too much on grammar. Or if you're learning about will, shall, were, and then have been, then there is another have, then there is past perfect, then there is a continuous, then there is an ing, then there is the verb second form and third form. It's very confusing. If you are doing this, then my friend, you're doing it wrong. Let me tell you why. Because once you start talking in English, you'll always stay in a sense of bewilderment whether to use a grammar rule or not, whether to say will or to say shall, whether you're gonna have to say could or might or may or might. You're always gonna stay messed up, and you are not learning English fast, believe me. So how to actually learn English fast? Number one, the natural way. What is the natural way? How does anyone learn to talk in a language, or how does anyone learn a language? It's always the natural way. The reason I can talk in different languages is because I learned them the natural way. I never really focused too much on grammar and rules and stuff, because I knew these things are gonna get my brain all messed up. And I also knew that this is not the way for me. So the natural way is to learn English through four things. Number one is listening. Second is to speak what you listen, then read and write. So these are the four things you need in a language to become fluent. Now, how to focus on all these four things? It's very natural. Also, in a very lazy way, you can learn English. Number one, do you watch television? I'm pretty sure you do. So if you watch television, your television will help you learn any language very fast. Let me tell you how. Now, if you have television, I'm pretty sure you also have OTT platforms. If you don't, I'm sure that you have YouTube with you. So if you have those, then use those. You can optimize those in order to learn a language. How now? If you have an OTT platform, then I'm pretty sure you're watching series and movies, but not the way you were watching. You're gonna just change the medium. What you're gonna do now, you're gonna change the audio of your favorite movie or series to the language that you want to learn. So if you want to learn English, change the audio to English and then listen to it. Now, once you start doing that, a lot of people think, but we still don't become fluent. We watch whole Peaky Blinders in English. We're still not fluent. Let me tell you why you're not fluent, okay? So you zoned out. When you were listening, you were just focusing. You were solely focused on the entertainment. You were not focusing on improving your English. You were not focused on improving your language. You were not focused on that. You were just zoned out. You were just there for the entertainment. You were just there for the drama. That's it. But now, if you are there to learn the language, so you're good to go. If you are there to focus on the language, then you're good to go. Now, what I want you guys to do, if you're not fluent in English at all, if you're not fluent in any language at all, whatever language you want to learn, so I want you to switch on the subtitles of that movie or that series. Then I also want you to switch the audio to that language. And after doing that, listen to the kind of words they're using. Listen to the kind of sentence structures they're using. Listen to the kind of phrases they're using. So do that. Also focus on their tone, their stress patterns, their intonation, because the stress patterns in your native language and the stress patterns of any other language is different. You cannot follow the same intonation, so focus on that. Now, after listening for like 7 to 10 minutes, you're gonna pause right there, then you're gonna speak. As I said, after listening comes speaking. If you're not speaking, another reason why you're not fluent in English is because you're not speaking, because you have not been practicing. So you're gonna practice, and you do not need anyone. This is tip number 2. You do not need anyone to practice English with. You just need yourself, you need a recorder, a voice recorder, so that's your phone. So after watching and after listening for 10 minutes, pause it right there, speak whatever the dialogues you remember, speak, all right, this character said this, then that character said this. So hold that conversation, and then after recording, listen to yourself, see the kind of mistakes you're making, identify your loopholes, see where you're getting stuck. Also identify, all right, so this is the part where I'm not confident. This is the part where I could not remember a word properly. This is the part where I get confused. So identify those and then work upon those and then move on with the movie. So this time, when you're watching a movie or a series, you're not going to zone out. You're going to focus on the kind of words, vocabulary, phrases, sentences they're using. And when you learn with context, you learn really good. Okay, now if you do not have an OTT platform, I'm pretty sure you have this channel with you, obviously. So go there, find out a movie, search a movie in English, and there are going to be tons of movies available on YouTube. So do those, well, watch those movies and then do the same thing that I just asked you guys to. All right, now after listening and speaking, number 3 comes the reading. Reading is so important, very important. I mean, if you want to be a good speaker, you have to be a good listener, but also a good reader. Now, I'm sure you guys read different articles on a daily basis, and by articles, I mean very useless and meaningless Instagram captions. Some of them are meaningful, but many of the Instagram captions, they are meaningless. Absolutely meaningless, like comment down for the product links kind of stuff, and 10 things you need in a partner. I feel like those are absolutely senseless. You should not be taking any sort of advice from social media. We are different individuals. This is just a tip. Now, moving on to the reading part, you are gonna read. Now, this time, you're not gonna read on social media, on your Instagram or anywhere else, not reading the captions and stuff. You're gonna pick an actual book or a newspaper or a magazine, anything. It can be a storybook, it can be an academic book, it can be a newspaper. I'm gonna recommend you guys a newspaper. You're gonna pick that, read for 15 minutes. Obviously, it's gonna be hard for you on the first day to understand everything they're trying to convey, but on the 21st day or in the 22nd day, it's going to be so easy for you. Now, all you have to do is use whatever you have seen. I mean, just keep a notebook with you. Do not translate. Like, if there is a new word and you start translating, that's wrong. Do not translate. Try to find out the meaning of that word with the context, with the kind of lines and phrases they have used before and after that word. So try to find out the meaning by yourself. If you still cannot, then translate that word into basic English. Not English to Hindi, but into basic English. Do that, all right? Or if you're learning French, then into basic French. If you do not know even basic French or English, then you're good to go with Hindi. Otherwise, do not do that. After that, use those words, use those phrases and sentence structures in your daily life. You know, when I told you about the recording thing, now record yourself again. Instead of recording this time, you're gonna record yourself writing. You're gonna write about everything that you just read. Use the words that were used in that newspaper, use those phrases and write it again. So write everything you remember, write the ideas, write the words, and then identify where you have made mistakes according to the paragraph that you just read. So do this. You learn English or any other language the natural way, you learn it really fast. But if you learn it through translating, or if you learn it through grammar, then that's no good. I mean, you should be aware of basic grammar, but that's it, just basic grammar, so that you can build upon something. But if you're using grammar as your base to learn anything, then you are going wrong. You are going in the wrong direction, and trust me on this. I speak in a lot of different accents and languages, so believe me when I say this. So do this, and with this, I also have my English courses available on my website, janvipawar.com, where you're gonna find situational conversations, because I think those are important, idioms, phrases, vocabulary, and very, very basic grammar, so that you can get started. And I will see you guys in the next video. Follow this plan and let me know how it goes. Till the next video, bye everyone, stay safe.